Now, one of the highlights of the annual parade is, of course, the naming of the Grand Marshal. And I got a chance to sit down with this year's honoree, Michael Strianese, who retired as CEO of L3 Communications. That is a $14 billion aerospace and defense company. But Strianese is much more than just a businessman. He's also a philanthropist and a real family man who takes great pride in his Italian roots.
Columbus Day is the holiday for Italian-American recognition. It's a source of pride of many Italian-Americans.
Take it from this year's Grand Marshal, Mike Strianese.
On my mother's side, they were born in Palermo, Sicily. On my father's side, came from an area outside of Naples known as Striano. My grandfather was a costume maker. Well, I grew up in the Midwood section of Brooklyn. There was a lot of Italian influence there.
Strong roots taught a young Strianese how to persevere.
Achieving good grades and getting up to the top of the list.
Mike ultimately made a name for himself in the defense industry.
L3 was a national security company. Those were the years after 9/11. The airport scanning machines, that was something we introduced to the market.
Mike credits his Italian heritage for giving him a passion for success and a passion for incredible food.
Growing up in both the Sicilian background and a Neapolitan background, from one grandmother to the other grandmother, they would always outdo each other.
Strianese is also enthusiastic about the Columbus Citizens Foundation's commitment to the next generation of Italian-American scholars.
I think education is a cornerstone to a life well lived.
Mike is proud to support the effort and to add his name to the illustrious list of Grand Marshals.
Goes in the category of lifetime achievements. It's a true honor to represent our community.
And Michael Strianese is right here, right now. Congratulations. Thanks for spending time with us. You graduated from Xaverian High School. We just saw Xaverian represented in the parade just a moment ago. What is it like for you to be honored in this way on this day?
Well, it was certainly unexpected, and it's wonderful. It's one of the best things I've experienced in my life, so I'm very grateful for this recognition.
And look, you built a huge company. I think huge, there's not a word big enough to talk about the size of the company you built. But it sounds to me like just as important as building that company is all the things that you've been able to do, not only for your family, but also for your community. Why is that so important to you?
It's a good question, but it's important to me because it's my contribution to the world, or to the defense industry and to Xaverian High School, etc. And it's certainly a way to be giving something back and doing as much as I can do to help and get the next generation going.
You've certainly
seems
done
like
that.
an Italian-American trait, does it not, Michael? It just what was the impetus with all your super success? A lot of folks would just sit back, but you felt like you just had to give back.
Keep going, yeah.
Did anybody influence you, mom, dad, tell you how to always give back? Never forget where you came from, kind of thing.
Yeah, more or less they did, but a lot of it I had to figure out for myself along the way.
Yeah, man.
And it was, a great journey.
You went to Xaverian, right? You went to Xaverian.
I did.
Dr. Rock Positano, one of my dear friends. I know everybody knows Dr. Rock.
Yeah.
I think we should do shows over there. We do fundraisers over there.
That'd be great.
If I may, guys, you received the Semper Fidelis Award from the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation, as well as the Eisenhower Distinguished Citizen Award from the Army Staff Foundation. God bless and congratulations on that.
Well, thank you for remembering that. But yes, those were the years where I was working in the defense industry, and glad to have gotten that recognition.
Yeah, I always talk about all the families out here. We saw the beautiful video of your family in that piece. I'm just curious, what would you tell a young Michael right now who's out there, maybe in Brooklyn or somewhere else, who's wanting to do big, great things with his life? What would you tell him? What's your advice to the younger generation?
Well, work hard, stay focused, and always do well in school.
I heard you say that. That's baseline, and I love that. I love that. The parents wouldn't be happy if it went other way, right? You had to focus on the school.
No, there wasn't really a chance of it going any other way. So,
well, congratulations.
Thank you very
Enjoy
much.
today.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
God bless
Well
you, brother.
deserved.
And just
Thank you.
an
Thank you.
incredible story
Well deserved.
that is still being
Thank
written.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mike Strianese and Sophia Loren. I like the sound of that.
Good
Not
company.
bad.
Oh, yeah. Get better than that.